Right, with a bit of luck, let's permanently solve the strange colours issue that seems to be occurring. Right. Just bear with me while I refresh everything else. It's always a slight issue with these things. 30 certain that's going to be the one. Pop that out. Pop out. Pop it out. Oh, dirty bastard. Popping it out. Shouldn't really be popping it out, should you? No. Oh, you should be keeping it inside. I'll put it inside you. I bet you will, you dirty bugger. Right, let's carry on with the Murder Fest. Murder Fest. Did you buy a ticket? Murder Fest. No, I murdered someone and took them off of his corpse. That's how you do it. You'd have been thrown out of Murder Fest if you hadn't done that. So, congratulations. Hey, buddy. Dead now. Oh, even by my standards, this might be classified as a little too easy. But too easy, mate. Too easy. But nonetheless, it'll be a bit of a laugh, won't it? Because this bow is... This is one of those bows you take into one of the substantially more major areas. Mostly, I can't deny, mostly because of the area of effect it leaves behind. I'd sort of neglected to remember that aspect of it. But if you check here, you can see this sort of waviness about it. And that is a toxic cloud. So if you look, if I actually aim above her, the toxic cloud is what killed her, not the arrow. And that gives a huge benefit. You can just see, you know, you've got a far greater window. It's far more satisfying headshotting these bastards, but you know, the fact that you've got a greater window of death. Oh, I think this is a locked door. I have to find a panel to open the sodding thing. Oh, security panel. There we go. Dink, 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 oh, dink, dink, and dink. Marvellous. I still think they should possibly allow you to use that. Hey, hey. Rude, guys. You just sort of appeared from nowhere and tried to kill me. Which, I suppose, technically, that's exactly what I did, except there's one difference. I didn't try to kill you. I actually killed you. And that's the crucial thing. The crucial element. Oh, there's definitely one here somewhere. I just don't know where. Surprise! No. Double surprise. I wondered if we'd done the old classic sort of. I'd gone under, he'd gone round, and never the twain will. Oh, there's a dude. There's a dude no longer. That dude no longer exists because I shot an arrow in his face. That's right. I'm shooting arrows in everybody's face. I must admit, I don't think I have yet, but what I might do is I might try and build a green arrow inspired colour scheme for one of my frames. Well, that's already a dead man. Where's the man shooting me? Hey dude shooting me, identify yourself so I can kill you. Thank you. But yeah, I think that would be quite fun. The most likely candidate, but this would have to perhaps be sort of Artemis, I think, was one of his sidekicks. Speedy in the series, at least, was female, and possibly there's been other Speedies. Arsenal would be red for starters, and male again. But yeah, Ivara, I think, was the frame's name. That's very much the archery frame, which I think would, of course, be the optimal. I've been playing a game of subtly different sensitivity, and that is slightly screwing my aim even more than usual. I know my aim isn't exactly the greatest at the best of times, but this one I have got it set quite sensitive, and I still haven't quite gotten used to how sensitive I've actually set it. Hence why every time you get that sort of flick into the corner where I'm trying to sort of both aim at the guy. I think it's oopsie doodles. Well, anyway. Once again, different game, different controls. I'm getting myself confused, confuzzled and confused, confused and confuzzled. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I'm really hoping. I think I did. I think I might have done a twofer, but it's difficult to know for certain. That one's definitely a twofer. There we go. Yes.
Into my ship.
Well, I mean,
Let's see you slip out of this one.
I'm definitely. Oh shit. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Hello, Nox. Well, I just killed you with noxious arrows, so you didn't live up to your name.
Piles. Can't you stop one puny maggot from swarming away?
No, they can't. I'm like 16 levels their senior. No, they can't stop me. There is no power they could possess that is going to stop me. Especially as previously mentioned. My oopsie doodles. Well, okay. There's one power that can stop me, which is my own stupidity by launching myself off the map. But other than that, your boys don't stand a chance, my friend. Nice. Here. Darn it. Get. Hey, buddy. What I want to do is pin you to the ceiling. Well, I couldn't quite do it. There's a dodge roll. There's that. Oh, I think if I... No. That's the one. If I go like that... Oops. Didn't mean to actually slide there. I really... Would you just cooperate? Thank you. No, if I cooperate, I meant to be pinned to the ceiling. Unfortunately, I think pinning them to the ceiling might be a touch too awkward. What exactly am I supposed to be doing, going? Oh, following the marker. That's not a problem. I've just kind of been enemy blinded once again. As always happens with this game. Sometimes they just go, and there's a shit ton of enemies. Oh, is this a full vault thing? Oh yeah, I think it might be. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Is this going to be troublesome, or is this going to be fine? We don't know. Usually, there we go. I was going to say, usually there's incredible arc traps that really can fuck you over something drastic. I don't know if I really want to go down there. Because if I don't want to go down there, I probably want to go up somewhere. There we go. Vault infiltration. That's right, oh yes, vault infiltration. I don't know. I may have gotten turned around somewhere on the line, and this is the beginning. Oh no, it's the other side. That's alright then. Ah, good. Get rid of the sensor bar, and I think we're in. So it's not... I don't think it was a full infiltration, because the infiltrations can sometimes actually be quite awkward. But nonetheless, they did expect... This is the area for infiltrations. It's just not specifically... Oh yeah, I've got to actually do that. Superb.
Tenno, we've recovered all of the shards Vahek discovered.
Indeed.
Get to extraction.
I will. Okay, that's fine. Oh, almost fell down a hole once again. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. Oh, thank God. I thought I was stuck under the thing. Whoops, you get round corners, my friend. I have an issue with stairs and There's a man here. No longer a man here. I could tell because of the frost effect, if you were wondering. Oh, you can actually not aim down sights with this, but I genuinely thought you had to aim down sights to get it to work. Okay, how am I ziplining? Oh, yeah, of course, you don't actually zipline in them. Completely forgotten that bit. Nice. Ruby though for me. Death for you. Oh, in the knackers. Get pinned to the floor. Still have yet to do the ceiling pin, but that's fine. Just have to live without my famous. Oops. Say my famous. It's not my famous at all. It is, in fairness, moderately difficult when on the same level as the enemy to pin them to a ceiling that is obviously up. It's would have been troublesome to accomplish. Oh, they've sounded the bloody alarms again. Alright, never mind. It's not going to make that much difference. It just means more people to kill. You should be happy. Whoops, completely missed. Ah, twice. Well, if you miss with the bow twice, I think it's time to start slashing the sword. Oh, hey dude. Didn't see you there. And I turned around and murdered you. And I went and spoiled it all by doing something crazy like murdering your face. I think these arrows... Yeah, I suppose these arrows are actually quite good against shield dudes. Because as previously mentioned, they have the rather gorgeous habit of... Oh, double tap. Or double kill. One of the two, whatever you fancy. But yeah, they attach to the dude with the shield and unleash their poison cloud. I don't have to worry about punching through the shield or aiming well on the shield. I can just punch an arrow into the shield and it will just plink, 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 plink with the toxic poison. So all in all, this bow is fucking awesome. I mean, I always knew most of my bows. As I mentioned this last week, most of my bows are all pretty fucking awesome because I absolutely adore bows. They are my kind of Warframe jam, as it were. I wonder what flavour would Warframe jam be? Special Grenier flavour, which, ooh, I don't think anybody wants to find out what special Grenier flavoured jam is. No, we do not. Please God, never mention your special Warframe Grenier flavoured jam again. Christ, nobody needs that in their life. Nobody at all requires Warframe Grenier flavoured jam in their lives. Oh, we're jamming. What do the Grenier have? What does I don't know what the fucking joke is. How do the Grenier like their donuts? We're jamming. That joke doesn't work if it's not Bob Marley, is it? No, I don't at all. Such a shame. Oh, swoopy sword. Unfortunately, swoopy sword. I run out of oomph on my roll, or slide rather. If I run out of oomph on a roll, I could always put my Grenier jam in it. The clock here is doing not that well, but in fairness, I only grabbed it last week. Experience, unless you're doing like the high-end stuff, experience is fairly sort of... It doesn't come readily. And as we've discussed, those guys were only level 5. Ah, a bit more glass in there. Lovely. Gonna make a lovely orb, isn't it? Superb. Use the codex. Well, you told me that last time, and then you decided you didn't need to do that.
Plains. I recall Uncle finding a few interesting artifacts in the region of...
That crater lake where we used to fish. That place where Uncle's catch got eaten on the line by a...
Oh, that massive hookta. And we had to haul him out. We spent the whole day drying his notebooks. That was a good day. I think I know where we should look. Doha! While it is dark, the Grenier won't be there.
I doubt that. I'm sure they're not going to put in a level where there are absolutely no Grenier and I don't have to do any fighting whatsoever. I'll tell you what, I suppose that bow I'm using is kind of OP as all fuck. So what I might do is I might use another bow that's not quite as OP. Although having said that, there's very few of my bows that are not absolutely fucking 100% overpowered beyond belief. I could use the Mutalis Quanta. I mean, that's got no levels in it, so it's not going to be overpowered, I wouldn't have thought. But then again, I could go back to the old classic, the Paris, which was the first bow I ever got in this game. And that might be quite nice, sort of. I could go back to the Zhouge so that we can zhouge it up with a few more levels. But I don't know, I quite like the idea of having a nice, fancy fucking weapon. Oh, my flamethrower. The Ignis. The Dread Bow. You can see which guns I like the most. If you look at the little icons in the corner here, you've got that's, I think, the basic, and this is like having leveled it up once or something. But you can see which guns I clearly favour, because they're the ones that have been given that extra one, where I've levelled them up and had to restart them, etc. So yeah, fuck it, let's have the Paris. It's another, I assure you, rest assured, it is another overpowered bow. So it's not gonna be lacking, I don't think you'll find, in power. So we've got a couple of configurations here. So we've got the heat bow, or actually, is it heat? Yeah, it's just heat. Thunderbolt, I'm surprised. Oh, these are exploding arrows. Nice. So we've got viral damage, or we've got basic puncture slashing damage. What I think we probably ought to do is insert another system of some kind. So what do we think? Piercing hit? Do we already have a piercing hit? Yes. Do we? We do not have a serration. That's interesting. I'm assuming again once more. Oh, if that's the case, I've probably got my maximum serration. Metal auger, punch through. Punch through is quite good on this sort of bow, but I don't have the resources. What I can do, however, is pop that in there, and we've got that. Now, if I was to do some fancy mathematics, no, because they're halving it, so that's going to be a 10, which means I wouldn't be able to get both of them at the very least. The arrow mutation, oh, I don't know if that's hugely worth, I don't know if that's worth anything nowadays. I certainly wasn't running out of ammo with the other bow, but you never know. I may have already had that ability in there. So let's have a look at my upgrades for Hydroid Prime. See what we want to do. Streamline. Do we have the higher version of Streamline at all there somewhere? Continuity is going to be a good one to have in. Don't know where. I wouldn't really be able to do that, but I can. Yes, I can afford to upgrade Streamline, which will allow me to do it more often, I suppose. And that's probably reasonable enough. Yeah, I think that's all I need to worry about. I think we'll have a play with an appearance. Yes. There we go. Back to basics. I don't think. Oh, I can use the other helmets, and I do have a couple of other helmets. I've got the old. Is that the one I was using? No, I was using Hydroid Primes because, well, you would, wouldn't you, if you owned Hydroid Primes? Bloody thing. You'd use the thing. Hydroid Prime skin, yeah, I mean probably. I don't necessarily want to bring Hydroid Prime down into... Yeah, you could just straight up use Hydroid skin as Hydroid Prime, which feels oddly stupid. I think they naturally have two doodahs each, so that shouldn't be too bad. I think the noble one, yeah, we'll go with the noble one. It's different. Attachments, I don't think I've got any real significant attachments. The Harmony ribbon, which was a kind of specialist one, and then all the rest of them I would have to pay for, and I'm not willing to do that at the moment. At some point. Hello to you too, yes. Welcome. We are currently just having a play with my, don't hover on the word play, after the word play with my, the Fey Path Ephemera. Yeah, go on. I don't know what it does, but we'll have it anyway. Right, so what do I fancy doing colour-wise? Bright pink. That's interesting. It didn't appear to do anything. That still didn't appear to do anything. Oh, it's because I think we're in the wrong area. Yes, that's why. We're in the attachments, colouring the attachments area, which we don't want at the moment. Now, what we want to do is probably figure out the Siandana. Although that might be determined by... Oops, that's how you rotate. I always forget. So, the last one I was doing, making your character look pretty, yes. That is exactly the most important thing available. The old Kyoptera is usually quite a nice one. It's got a nice flowing pattern and it spins. Ooh, ooh, yeah, it spins. Yeah, I might use that one because it's one of my old favourites. Regalia. So okay, right emblem. I don't really know what sort of emblem I want on here, because I mean most of these, I'm too far past any sort of relevance to any of these emblems. So I mean, basically, I quite like the Stratos emblem, so I'm going to apply that on one of my arms. And I'll tell you what, let's apply a different one on that arm. They're quite nice. Front sigil, again, most of the time I do tend to just go with this idea of what kind of looks pretty is mostly the way I do things. But then again, I might try and build some more of these sort of goodwill with factions. So I don't know which. I must admit, I can no longer fully remember which of these actually matches up to whoever else. Yeah, there's the Cephalon Suda, right? But some of these definitely, I might have to go look up their logos so that I know roughly what I'm trying to do. Okay, so looks like previously I was working on the Steel Meridian, the Arbiters of Hexus, or the Cephalon Suda. Okay, all of Cephalon Suda is much higher, but yes, what we might try and do, I suppose. Yeah, Cephalon Suda wouldn't necessarily go amiss. I just need to figure out.
You would make an excellent Cephalon, Tenno.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't necessarily need that.
Anything interesting?
I probably did once upon a time. That's probably why I was building up the rank in this area. But still, at the moment, I don't really know what I was trying to do. So I think Oracle Sigil is the one I'm going to want to do. So we'll pop back to the Creator Suite. That's that. Badoosh. And well, done. Thank you. Pop back to the Creator Suite. Go back to the appearance. And what we want to do is, oh wait. See, it's not the world's most beautiful of sigils, is it? There's Cephalon Suda. That's the one. Oracle Sigil. Well, that does have a nice effect on it. Yeah, I might just leave that emblazoned on the front, and we'll figure out what colours we want it to be later. A back sigil is never going to really be able to be seen. Looking at what your base and going, what the fuck was this all for? Yeah, I know. It's an unfortunate circumstance, but it is one that almost always happens. If you've had a bit of a gap, you just suddenly go, why was I doing this? And why was I doing that? I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this either. What was this in aid of? I don't know. So what sort of colour scheme do I want to go with? A nice red. And that is not a nice red. An eye-melting pink. Would we enjoy an eye-melting pink? The fact that he is Hydroid makes me want to almost stick more to the sort of greens area. We've got sort of, I could go into the ice area, but that's more frost than Hydroid. I've got Valentines. I've got a myriad of different purples in the Twilight. The old Twilight Princess is here and ready to rock. That's quite a nice blue. I may certainly use that blue. Can't necessarily be certain I'm going to use it for that position, but yeah. Oh, now I can't deny a lovely light blue. I think well, I'm leaning towards. Something like that. Goes quite nicely. I can't deny that. Yeah, the underbelly. It is a little, isn't it? It is a little ultramarine, isn't it? No, I think the darker I think we might be able to... The ice blues, although technically classified as a blue, it is strictly speaking just a sort of such a dark colour. Yeah, I quite like that. I think we'll go with that. Now the accents, what are they? Oh, they're the sort of... Oh, I think they default as gold, which I must admit I'm not 100% against. No. Whether I want to go light or dark in this situation. So one of the silvery, if I've got a more of a silvery colour, it might not go amiss. It's not quite silvery enough for what I'm after. That's a bit too silvery. I wonder if the saturated ones would work better for me. Oh, I mean, that's not terrible. No, that's suddenly not too bright. No, that's definitely... It's going nowhere near the direction I want it to go. Again, trying to split the difference there is not quite doing what I want it to do. That's no... Ooh, I mean... Can't deny the orange isn't the worst thing. It's not the best. It's certainly not the worst thing I've ever seen. Especially a slightly more muted orange. I think I can live with that. I probably shouldn't, but I think I can. Where are we now? Oh, the shiny lights. I think we'll go nice bright blue on the shiny lights. Although having said that, one thing, if you want to turn one of his abilities into the piss puddle, make his energy yellow, of course, because then the puddle takes that energy colour, and you wind up with piss puddle. I can't deny it. As much as I don't know if I do particularly want the piss puddle, I do quite like the yellow inside of the orange. Although, having said that, that's an energy colour I would want. So yeah, if I want piss puddle, it has to be yellow energy. Which I don't necessarily want piss puddle. Don't necessarily want blood puddle either. So it might be better to go with one of the blues for the energy colour, because then you actually get a blue come through. That's a nice sort of... It's a bit of a nice oceany blue, isn't it? Right, and now the other emissive colour, which... I don't know, I mean, that's... I think it's more obvious some places than it is in others, but I can't see what this secondary emissive colour is actually doing for me. So what we'll do is we'll just have a sort of slightly complementary yellow alongside its first yellow. So that'll do nicely. Right, Siandana, what I'll probably do is just copy the main colours. Yeah, that's not terrible. Now, is the helmet coloured separately? No, I don't think it is. I must admit, I might use the little danglefish one. Yeah, use the little dangler one. Did you change one of my colours? Is that definitely the colour I chose? Yeah, it is. That's fair. No, that is the colour I chose. That's fine. Just didn't quite look like it. Right. Now what we want to do is have a play with this sigil, see what we can sort of find as not terrible, which is often difficult. Right. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It's a default to centre of the chest, but it doesn't look like it because he's standing at a bit of an angle. So I think maybe this might look shit, but I'll probably end up going with it for now, whether it looks shit or not, is the honest truth. But what we'll do... Ooh, no. I was going to try the orange and the blue. I don't think is too bad, personally. But orange on the blue sigil, that's no, that's not so good. Maybe a dark energy. I must admit, there's a small part of me, and it's my penis. No. What I might try and do is, yeah, I do quite like the scar, just because it's sort of, that's not the thing I wanted. Height, width, possibly a little bit of rotation. There we go, something like that. It's a shame I can't make it even smaller, which I can't, but no, maybe not that one then. Right, what we'll do is I'm going to stick the sigil, that sigil, I'm going to stick on the back as small as possible. Limited alpha channel, so it's there and will therefore do its effect, but it's not going to be that obvious or that present. It's just going to be sort of, it's here, I do support you, I promise. When in reality it's kind of like, no, you do have a bit of an ugly sigil and I don't want it, thank you. Please stop asking me to use your sigil. I might just not have a front sigil, I think. So that's where I went wrong there. There we go. I don't know. Now the front looks a bit plain and bland, but the indecision of trying to design something that's not terrible. I realise that Stalker Sigil's usually quite a nice one. Not at that sort of rotation. There we go. I think if we do, because especially for Hydroid, of course, it does wind up looking just a little bit like a squiddling thing, which is quite nice. And I think certainly maybe try and get that a little closer to the surrounding blue, which is a little bit lighter, and then maybe just, yeah, bring the alpha down somewhat, maybe even change. I had a feeling it was going to be the outside ring. No, again, I think I'll need something a little bit more complementary, perhaps. No, I'm wondering if it would be worthwhile just try it the other way around. Try and match it as close as possible to the externals, but yeah, I think I can live with that. Is there a colour scheme attached to that? No, there's not. That's fine. It's a bit different, isn't it? That's all right. It's not like I've overwrote the original one, so it's not a huge issue. That's quite a nice complementary one. The red's not terrible either, but yeah, we'll go with the. I think that's technically my frost style. Attachments. Oh yes, the arrow skin. Well, I suppose technically I might as well, since I have an arrow skin, I might as well use the arrow skin. There's not a lot of point in not doing that. There are fancy skins. I don't have any, but there are some. Have we gotten up to all of those? Yes. So let's have that basic version, and then the cooker. Yes, we were going to try and just darken the cooker's elements, weren't we? A lot of blue, but I like it. And it's certainly serviceable for what I want at the moment, which is just something of something different. Right, secondary, I'm assuming, is that going to be... Oh, that's up there. So what? Yeah, that's the one that's very dark. So with a bit of luck, if it starts very dark... Apparently that's about as dark as we're going to get it, which is a bit of a shame because I'd really like that a little bit darker, but okay, so that's the blade colour, which kind of wouldn't have minded. Again, I wouldn't have minded the blade colour being just that little bit darker, but a little bit lighter. I can't seem to get any of the effects that I want on this thing. Ice white might be semi-decent. Accents, as suspected, the accents are those, and I suppose technically speaking, with this current setup of Hydroid, a nice blue sort of, yeah, there we go, slightly lighter than the overall area. Again, sort of your energy colours will just sort of pop in, well, your emissive colours, sorry, we'll pop in that, and now the energy colour. Once again, we'll go for a. Oh, although it was sort of more of a turquoisey colour I went for, wasn't it? It was something like that. That's it. That'll do. Holster style. Oh yeah, you can sort of. You do have to buy them, but nonetheless, you could change them if you wanted to. Main hand. So is this when it's... Yes, it is. So you can sort of customise precisely where the sword goes if you so choose, but I don't know. I can't deny it. I'm not sure I can be bothered. It's a little unfortunate. It's just a touch. Not quite what I meant to do. It's the X offset. Yeah, I'll just offset it ever so slightly, so that it's not quite as inside his thing. I suppose just a little bit further out, so it's not inside him either. Although having said that, that's not... A, that's not hugely important, and B, it looks... If you take it too far away, it looks too much like it's floating off of him, which is not really what you want. So that'll do. Just so it's ever so slightly... that's what we were just doing. Attachments. Yes, I should be able to put a little dangly bit on. There we go, yes. So if we rotate round, we should be able to see where the dangly bit comes on. Mr. Punkzilla. Is it really Waluigi time? I was unaware that it was Waluigi time. Yeah. A peculiar opening, but an opening nonetheless. I suppose technically with Hydroid, the little tentacle, a couple of the main colours, that's the main colours of the sword, but yeah, I've got a little tentacle on the end of my sword. Well, I can't deny it, it's not attached where I thought it was going to attach, which makes it a bit shit. But never mind, it's there. Again, there's a lot of things I do boil down to they now exist. So that's enough for me. It exists. Let's go with it. Right. So we've got a brand new colour scheme, a very old powerful bow, and my new gun. So let's go wandering somewhere that I'm sure the game told me precisely where. Oh, it's on the plains of Eidolon again. So I do have a space doggo. Have you not seen the space doggo? What I really want, ideally, I don't know where you get them from, but what I would prefer is the space cat.
I'll never know what happened to him.
I believe they're called the civet, or is that the real one? This might be a cavat.
Blame you if you turned back.
Yeah, I think civets are real. I think the Warframe cat is a cavat, maybe. What?
Evacuation flights.
I was going to say that was an incredibly World War-y type alarm in the background.
That's what it takes.
Oh no! Oh yeah, shit! What am I doing? Keep forgetting that I have the world's most awesome thing, which is the K drive. And Citrix, brov. Almost fell off because I keep forgetting how to control the blasted thing. Here. Oh, no. Okay. Right. You charge it up. Citrix. Nose clutch. Citrix. Tail clutch. Well, it didn't. Oh shit! Right, I'm supposed to be doing something over here. That's fine. Oh, this is one of those idol. Oh, this is an actual Eidolon. Fuck. What is that? I don't really want to mess with an Eidolon because I think you have to have a very specific build and a very specific thing if you are going to be fucking around with Eidolons. So I don't really want to do that unless this is deliberately fucking around with Eidolons, in which case fine, I might have to. But right, where? Okay, over here. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll just leave you lads to deal with that brutally nasty piece of shit while I wander over here and try and get inside a cave. There we go, thanks. Tomb Looter. Tomb Looter. Don't get caught up by the Tomb Looter. Oh, I picked up a codex again. Oh, marvellous. I suppose they gave you a specific one, perhaps, just in case you were not prepared. Oh, I don't think I was prepared.
You have it.
I swear to God, I had plenty of those previously. So
Shatterlock.
maybe that's some kind of deliberate thing.
There's another way out of that cave, away from the terrorist.
Ah, good.
Tenno, I'm
Really
having
beneficial.
orders to pull you out. Get to the extraction point.
I'm sorry, did you actually say... I mean, it's a shame she didn't say pull you off, but nonetheless.
Tusks. My tusks.
Your tusks are going down like bitches. Because I have exploding arrows now. I was worried about the other bow being... Oh, there you go, they're called cavats. I just killed one. I just killed another one. Which seems oddly harsh, but... they'll respawn. Also, they're attacking me.
But we should try again.
Oh, they're actually doing surprisingly large volumes of damage. Although I think I killed it again. It's fine. I think there's a man shooting me. There's definitely a man shooting me. There's a man shooting me over there. Actually, technically, I think that was a woman shooting me, but never mind. I will kill anything in my path, be it man, woman, or child. If you are stood in my way, I will shoot an exploding arrow at your face. Oh, you've got a fucking shield, do you? Well, I need to rely on the fact that I've got exploding arrows, which very much will solve your shield problem. For some reason, I think he had his shield on his back, which, oddly pointless. Extraction, yay! Well, that was easy. Even more so than I thought it was going to be. Oh, mission complete! Yay! Okay, so I'm losing respect on the Red Veil. I'm gaining respect for the Vent Kids, or gaining respect as the Vent Kids. The Arbiters of Hexus are happy with me, the Cephalon Suda are happy with me. I'm okay with that, because, yeah, I vaguely knew the Red Veil were going to start hating me. They already do. I can't remember exactly what rank I'm in there with them, but it's low. It's low.
You're the best friend he ever had.
Aww.
I'm ready.
I've reunited a pair of friends who hated each other. Aren't I nice? Killed a shitload of people on the way, but,
Sire,
you know.
You kept my flower.
Oh, Uncle. You always told me I should try following my heart instead of my head. Shola, I guess it's time I did.
So, we did all that for a flower. Well, at least I got an achievement and the Gara blueprint, which I tell you what, yeah, I'm going to do that now because, I mean, let's be honest, if I had a larger audience, I might give a shit, but since I've got a tiny audience, I don't mind just writing notes whilst I'm supposed to be actually doing games. But there we go. I'm just going to note down the name Gara so that I can, for some reason, I suppose it's because technically it can be spelt that way, but I thought that said Ian, which would have been very different. On the plains of Eidolon, a mystery has Ian buried for years. Oh dear. Anyway, that made me chuckle, unexpectedly so. From the immeasurable skein of fate, woven unseen from infinite collisions between choice and outcome, action and reaction, cause and effect, a single object has been delivered into my possession, and soon from my possession to yours. You come to Cetus, you find a door like no other. You show that door your true self. That door opens. Behind that door, I await you. From my possession to yours sweeps this single object, this impossible product of infinite choices, a singular thing intended solely for you. To Cetus, to the door. I'm assuming that then I need to find a door in Cetus.
Using Saya's idea, I pulsed Onko's glass we recovered with a frequency sweep. It took some time to decode the harmonics in the signal, but there was something there. A blueprint for Gera, the one they called the Glass Warrior. This is what Onko was protecting. Resurrect Gera, that she might protect Cetus once more.
Well, I wish you luck with your Glenfiddelt. I'm not a booze drinker, so I have no comprehension whatsoever as to whether that's good shit, bad shit, or indifferent shit. Right, I want to pop to Cetus, because apparently there's a door that I need to show my true self to. What my true self is going to be, I cannot say. Well, I can actually, it's going to be my operator, but, you know, I wanted to try and make a joke about it being my arsehole. That is my true self. See, I don't have money to spend on booze. I don't have money, full stop. That's the end of that sentence. Right. Door. Door, 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 door. Wo ist das Door? Wo ist das Door? Wo ist das Door? I'm stuck. No, not quite as stuck as that previously advertised. Is there a clue as to where the door is on the map? Because this is quite a large. This is quite a large area. So I don't necessarily want to be wandering around aimlessly. I wonder if there's a big long corridor at the end of this place. So is that? I mean, that is a door. Is it the door? Is this the door? Oh, apparently I can't transform into. No, I've got a feeling that's just the exit, actually. Oh. I'm not allowed. Boom. Boom. I don't like it. Oh, I can't seem to get out of this door either. Can I get out of this door? Yes. Because, as specified, unfortunately, I've just ended up on the Blades of Eidolon, which I didn't want to do. So, open the door once more, please. And now open this door, please. Mission complete. The longest, most convoluted mission you have ever undertaken. 29 seconds of shit, I went the wrong way. Let's turn around. Now that's what I call a mission. Right, what we need to do is find the door. Quantum Gladiators. Ready! Quantum Gladiators. So that's, yes, that's macaques. Actually it said nakak, but it's not quite as funny as macaque. Who are you? Konzu?
I give you coordinates. You go in, you work, nobody but you comes out. Good?
Yes, exceptional. Right. Oh, yes, no, I need to actually earn stuff. I'm assuming you can.
Would be honored to accept your sacrifice.
Oh, I see. I need shit and I need standing. Okay. I need to have a standing shit.
See you again, eh?
I don't really want a standing shit. Places to go. Well, unless I do find this door, you're not going to miss much. Popping away for a moment. Because unfortunately, we're going to be searching for this door for quite some time, I fear. I wonder, why are you away from the crowd? Are you searching for the door, sir? No, I don't think you're searching for the door. I think, in fact, you're underneath me, which is weird. Wo ist das door? Unless, I mean, there are a lot of small doors. I really hope that's not the door you're talking about, because if that's the door you're talking about, shit, there's a lot of them. Is that a door? No. There was a giant crystal here somewhere though, wasn't there? Maybe that's around some other point that I've gotten confused about, but no, I swear, isn't this usually where you start and there's a giant crystal? Oh, I see, the giant crystal appears to have possibly been... Oh, maybe it's not a crystal, it's a creature of some kind and they're chopping it off. Door, 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 if I was a door, where would I be? Where would I be if I was a door? Is there any clue in the email more so than just is a door? Is a door, is a door, is a door. Okay, so you find a door like no other. That suggests to me that it's a special door. Special door. But outside of that, I don't know where your door is, sir. Where is your door? Where is your door? We adore your door. If only I could find your door. Oh, is that a door like no other? I mean, well, the house is like no other, but I'd suggest the door was like any other. Yeah, I'm ramming my face against that door. It's not doing anything. Frame time, because otherwise I can't move around as efficiently or as effectively. Ah, ha ha ha. Are you a special door, or are you? No, you're the exit door, aren't you? Yes, you are the exit door, which looks like a special door, but isn't a special door. Unless maybe it is a special door. No, I don't think it is. Get back in the frame. Where's the special door? Those guys also have a lot of blue. Oh, that's because I think they weren't loaded. But I don't know. You may have seen something that I didn't see. I'm too busy desperately searching for the door! I think I may have just found the door. I found the door. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, bruv, I found your door.
From memories of a past that is yet to be, the Unknown knows you as a terror to the Eidolons. This has been waiting for you, to deliver upon them a terrible ruin.
Ooh, I can deliver terrible ruin. It's very much a thing I'm quite capable of.
We have had and shall have a long association, Tenno.
Whoa. I've got a
I know our
flicky thing.
conversations well, Shola.
Yes. Now, game. Are you going to tell me what the flicky thing does? Or am I going to have to make up what the flicky thing does and hope for the fucking best that I can do it?
See it swung intercepted at isolated node SAD by Tenno SAD Park. But first, interaction.
Yes, everything you said, sir. Everything you said. Right. Oh, a question about
Sire,
Onko.
If I could have shown her how catalogues of possible futures found out from the moment I could choose.
I am standing in midair,
To stay.
if you're interested.
None
I
of
also
them end.
have
Ended
incredible
well.
buttocks.
None save one.
Why does that man have a stove on his head?
The one
Because
where
he's
I
the
worked.
chef. And he decided it was
Ah, this
far more
future ends
efficient
so well for her.
to just directly put the stove on his head and just
As
eat all the food
inviscerating a
himself,
choice as it
and then
was,
he poops it out
It was
cooked.
the only one
That's
I
why
could
he had a
live
stove
with.
on his head.
Someday, I swear, this will be borne out. Speak of this no more. To be crushed.
Fair enough, I
by the
wasn't actually paying
singular
attention, so I can't speak of it
excruciates.
anymore, because I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
What's done is done. Enough.
Ah, that's good. Enough, yes. Superb. Right, other services. AMP Assembly.
Every
So,
choice closes off an
again,
infinite
I
number
don't think I
of
really
possible
have any of
futures.
these, although having
The
said that,
amp you craft, then, is unique in all the multiverse. Where you
I'm not
end
convinced I
and it
own any of
begins.
those.
An unanswerable question. Research. Craft. Assemble. Strive to answer the unanswerable.
I will very much strive to do something. The quills standing. Okay, cool. View offerings. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Right.
In time.
So how do we get standing here? Oh, trade sentient cores for standing.
Is
Okay.
it time?
Do we have any sentient cores? I don't think we do. I don't think we do at all. Or do I? Push buttons? Push buttons? Push buttons? No. No, I don't think I don't think I do. Fair enough. I'll have to figure out how to... I'm assuming what I have to do is figure out how to hunt eidolons. Hey! That frame looks awesome! Oh wait, it's my frame. See ya. That's why it looks awesome, sir. Exactly. Exactly. I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh, look at him breathing flames. Very fancy. Fancy indeed, sir. Right, we'll pick up a penguin and also some kind of bounty. Nice easy low level one, that'll do nicely. Uncommon Garashassi blueprint. Well, that's handy if I can get that, of course. Yeah. Yeah, come on, we'll try and do that. Capture the new Grenier commander. Okay, capturing might be a bit awkward.
New Grenier bossman's been giving us no end of trouble.
Because my weapon's possibly a little bit too powerful for capturing. Although I think you can just... Capturing is essentially you kill them and then suck their soul out through your device in your hand. So...
Kanzu is right. We must create chaos to draw this Grenier commander into an open fight.
I mean, literally,
The commander has
best
requested
way.
a supply drop to quell unrest among his troops. Intercept the drop to keep them on edge.
It seems unfair to kill that thing, but I have to do pest control. I'm sorry, Master Tessanai. The game tells me to kill the pests, and God forbid I don't do what the game tells me to do. I will never make my own decisions. The game tells me to kill, I kill. And that's it. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Walking around like a chump. Oh, you dead now, sucker. And his friend didn't even notice. Oh, now. Crucial question. Can I thieve what? Oh my god, yes I can. Woohoo, motherfucker, woohoo. Pew, 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 pew. Whoa, whoosh. Can we go up? Yeah, sort of. I'm not sure precisely how you... there's little dudes below me. Pew, 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 pew. This is slightly cooler than... Whoosh. 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 Hey, bitches! Your own device is killing you. Oh, okay. Never mind. As you were. Do I need a reason to kill? No, that's true.
The vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open,
Well,
but first I need a data mass from the guards.
whoa there. Okay, there's ballistas coming in. Okay. Ballistas could be a bit of a problem. What do you want me to do? Kill enemies in the area? Okay, that's not a problem. Well, it might be a slight problem, but theoretically not a huge problem. I mean, I could use their own gun against them. Or not. Yeah. I think the ballistas might prove a bit of a troublesome element. I wasn't expecting to have ballistas incoming. Oh, that's what happens if you get too close to your own exploding arrows. You, well, you explode. As is predictable. Can we, like... Can I bombard that rampart? And hopefully maybe start dealing with the whole... They're shelling the shit out of me. Oops. Really must get better at aiming. Luckily, at the moment, it really makes very little difference, but... so apparently, are there still dudes here? I mean, I could just pop over and... yes, there's still a dude there. Good, right. Say bye-bye. There's a dude there. Come on, scan that. Marvellous. his fucking legs off. Okay. Being bombarded is beginning to annoy me. So, what am I going to do? We're going to pop... Oh shit, I'm going to have to get back in a rather quick period of time. Oh, also, I might die. Because apparently the fucking monster of the deep, the grand master of the oceans, can't swim.
They dropped the data mass. Grab it.
Oh, good. Where? 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 Get ammo. Oh, I don't really need ammo, but... Oh, well, those two just died. Ah, there's the data mass. Marvellous. And
now
over
insert
here.
that data mass into the console.
I will insert the data mass wherever the
If
place
they destroy
I
the
feel.
console, we'll never get the vault open.
Oh, it's another protect the thing, which is going to be incredibly inconvenient considering the bloody shell bombarding that's occurring. Right, let me take that. Let's try and see. Okay, so apparently the tentacles did very little. Disappointed by my tentacles. Now, the benefits of exploding arrows are you can take down heavy artillery from a great distance. Now, the tentacles are... well, actually, they really felt like they were doing very little. Yeah. They're being able to aim far more efficiently. Yeah, I mean, I could do this the correct way, which is, you know, go around the side of the dude, but frankly, just kill it, kill the dude. Simpler, kill the entire structure, rather. Simpler method, especially with exploding arrows. Hopefully, 2 for gun. Nah, only a 1 for 1. It was more like 1.5 because he did take a bit of blast damage. But outside of that, he did very little. 30 seconds, not terrible, but. So are they, if they're all coming from that little corner there, getting the tentacles in should prove... Ow! You knocked me from my post. Bastards. With a bit of luck, the tentacles are doing enough to slow them down so that I can at least sort of have a bit of a wander, but... Oh, hey!
We're in. Take the resources.
Superb! Got a bunch of endo.
Morale within the Grenier ranks. That's bad news for the commander.
Indeed. Certainly is. I don't think there's anybody left.
Our target is about to receive pieces of a communications array in a supply drop. Interrupt the drop and destroy
give it a damn good
the
go.
equipment.
Look at me, walking like a chump. And pour your spins. Frontside clutch, baby. Just a copter, just straight copter. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I fell off. So disappointing when that happened. Hey bitches, yeah. I suppose I probably ought to deal with you guys. Slicing time. Nobody lives. Hey, Seeker drone, fuck off. Oh, fun fact, those Seeker drones are what the little hologram projectors on the overlay are based on. The Furbold.
Among
Wondered what
these
it was.
troops is a resupply beacon. Find it and take it.
I think I'm not quite going to be able to get it. That's a shame. What do you want me to do? Okay, eliminate enemies I can probably do no end, but capture the Grenier Commander. Well, it would help if I knew where the Grenier Commander was. Hey, you survived an arrow, sir. That is not... That's basically not allowed. That's not the deal we struck, game. That's not the deal we struck. The deal we struck. Aha! That's lucky.
Take that supply beacon, and I will call in the drop.
What?
Supplies incoming. Make sure the Grineer never get their hands on them.
I know, I get it. All right. I don't know precisely what you want me to do, but there we go. I dealt with the supplies. At least I dealt with some supplies. Just keep slashing, just keep slashing, just keep slashing, just keep slashing. And oh, cheeky little teleporter. You can be exploded now. Bloody scorpions over here. Ah, good, right, okay. There's another. Well, I just managed to dive up and over that rock twice. Both occasions missing the dude.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the job.
Right.
Supplies are dropping now. Destroy them.
Good. Okay. You want to actually get up on the hill and destroy the supplies, not fuck it up idea.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop.
Oh, where? Oh, apparently I did it. Superb. I need 5 more kills, so if
That's the last pod. Destroy the supplies.
you could be obliging and deliver me 5 more dudes. Thank you, Gurm. And now destroy the
Their
turtle.
comms
Superb.
just lit up. They're not happy about what you just did. Let's keep it that way.
They might not be happy, but I'm mostly just confused. It's the benefits of an icon. You just follow the icon, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Citrix! Oh, god damn it. Whenever I try the big Citrix, I always fucked up on it. Citrix! Yeah, that's the ticket. Front side clutch. And tail clutch flip. Oh, it's because I keep not. It's the same problem I used to have in Tony Hawk's. Never managed to release the grab button in time before the landing. Oh, yeah, back them. Yeah. Get a really good jump off this time. Yeah. Bam. Push. Yes. Backside clutch. Really enjoyed that one. Big symbol came on. Oh, yeah. Hi-ya. Oh, another big symbol. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who needs killing? I think you need killing.
Capture them.
Capture the officer. Where's the officer gone? I can capture the officer. Oops. Don't let the officer run too far away. Hey buddy. Yeah, you weren't really going to get away, were you? There we go. Do we still? Yes, we do still suck out their souls through their arseholes, amazingly. Which is the only place to not Scorpion me, please. All of you die now. All of you die. Oh, I don't think I got the bonus because it asked me not to kill anybody else. Oh well, too late. Didn't even consider the notion of not killing everybody around me. Game, what the fuck are you doing asking me not to kill everybody? How dare you? How dare you? I actually succeeded at a full bounty this time, which is quite amazing. Just random arrow into the air. Now, I suppose the key question is... oh, interesting. The advanced map. Oh. Would that give me some kind of... No. Oh, I suppose it does give me a waypoint, though. I don't know what this one. I suppose let's investigate this one. Waypoint 1. Let's head in that direction. But, you know, let's not do it the stupid way. Let's do it the awesome way. Yeah. Shipwrecked bitches. Yeah. Oh, not quite as many points as I thought it was worth, but I really need to get some sick air off of this area because this is a downhill. Whoa! Darn. If I could have just done it better off of the grand hill, I think we'd have gotten way more sick tricks involved. Ow! I forgot to release the clutch button again. Oh, he didn't do a clutch. No, he did not. He did not do a clutch. Oh, bam! Spinny copter, yeah. Not as many points for just spinny coptering. Spinny, spinny copter. Oh, I forgot the clutch again. Darn. Well, as we saw, spinny, spinny coptering, not necessarily the world's most efficient way of actually getting points. Also, forgetting to jump, not so much. The drink is strong. Well, you would hope so. I mean, if it's expensive, you'd hope it would at least pack some kind of punch. Right, what the fuck? What the fuck is this icon, and why should I care? I don't know. Could you not shoot me? Ah. Oh, that's an ammo stash. Oh, I wonder if that's it. Apparently we can't get rid of the waypoint just by standing next to the waypoint. It's quite disappointing. Right, if you guys have finished shooting me... No, apparently not. Could you... Hey... None of that. None of you. And none of the other. Ideally what I want to do is get rid of that waypoint. There we go, that'll do. So that I can try and figure out what the fuck this red symbol is. I may die long before I figure out what the fuck this red symbol is, but never mind. I'm trying to kill the rampart, but it's probably going to take too long. There's an awfully large volume of people shooting me. I don't appreciate it. Hey bro, don't teleport in front of a man just about to shoot his bow. It means you get shot. Be smarter about your choices, sir. Be smarter about your choices. Here. Now that would be something fun to fly. Don't know what it is. Oh, I shot it. I'm not allowed to shoot it. Oh, I'm going to continue shooting it then. I think it's outside of my range of shot. Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? You're intrigued by the game. This is Warframe. Could you stop whatever it is you're doing? Stop it. Damn fucking... Hey, there's an awfully large volume of explosions. Could you cease and desist with the explosion? There we go, marvellous. Oh, sharpshooter, kill an enemy from over 100 metres. I just got bored with his existence and zapped him with my pew pew gun. Ah, fair enough. But yeah, it's a good game. I enjoy it. Mr. Caliber might give you a slightly different opinion, but strictly speaking, when he's playing it, he mostly enjoys it. I mean, in fairness, there are points where I don't enjoy this game as well, because sometimes it proves to be a grindy nuisance, but on some occasions, like at the moment, it's just proving fun and entertaining, which is pretty much good enough for me. But yeah, you're a big space ninja. You hack and you slash. Hey, bro. How about you die? Thank you. I like bows. You don't have to use a bow. As is seen here, I've also got my little phaser cannon, which is called the Aphrodite. I don't know if people can just get the Aphrodite normally, or whether it was exclusively TennoCon, but I did get it at TennoCon, which was quite nice. Are you still alive? No, good. No. Thank you very much. How dare you? Hey, bro. None of you. God damn it. I think I might be able to kill the bullfrog. We'll need a reload time. In fairness, I think Warframe is sufficiently big that it has now got a comic book. So, essentially there is a big Space Ninja comic book. I mean, as much as I would love to actually write a comic book, it would be the actual drawings that would suffer greatly. Plus, I don't really do much writing, but apart from that, apart from the writing and the actual art of the comic book, yeah, it'd be marvellous to write one. Right, Cetus. Let's try and head back to Cetus, because I might as well try. I might look into doing another bounty, and then I might look at what quests I've got available. Oosh, oosh. Oh, why am I walking like a chum? It's because I'm not used to having the fucking board. Hey guys! Ow. Okay, everybody has to die now. Nobody saw that. You dead, you dead, you dead. And you dead. Good. I don't think there's anybody left. Wow. Okay, there's one dude left. Fine. Seeker drone. Seek my bullets to your face. Whoa! Oh, he did a little coptering, but other than that, nothing spectacular. Whoa, whoa, yeah, into backslide spin. Ah, didn't really count the full trip. Oh, wow, wow. We might as well bring the board inside. Oh no, actually, I think if memory serves, I wasn't allowed. No skateboards in Cetus. You little punk teenager. You teenage punk Tenno. How dare you try and bring a board into Cetus. Well, the vent kids are happy again. Now that is interesting. Oh, Ostron. There we go. Yes, that's why. That's the materials I wanted. Let's try and visit him again, I suppose. Hey, hello. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm just on top of your roof. Don't mind me. I'm stuck in your roof. Just if you wouldn't mind. There we go. Thank you. Thank you much. Right, is that... I'm assuming no, because this is... Yes, that's oars. Ah, the icon that looks suspiciously like a fish is probably the fish icon. So, browsewares. Can I afford? Yes, I can. Okay. So, scaly fish, armoured plates and carapaces, catch fish with smooth skin. I don't honestly know which I would want. I can technically afford to buy all of them, but I'm not sure I'd necessarily want to waste everything. Interesting. Okay, Luminous dye might be useful. I'll tell you what, let's just grab a Lanzo fishing spear. So I'll purchase a fishing spear, and I'll get a little bit of bait. I'm assuming, yeah, I'm literally only buying one bait for that. Fine, we'll buy 4 more baits for 200 of those things. And then we'll buy, I don't know, yeah, alright, we'll buy 5 luminous dyes. I probably will try and avoid using 5 luminous dyes, but nonetheless, I will pick those up. And now, what I'll also do is pop over to the bounty man who enjoys coconut within his chocolate sweets, and hopefully I can grab a bounty. Hello, if I can just squeeze past everyone. Thank you.
Like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Bounties. Okay, so I could just do that one again. I suppose I ought to try and do a slightly higher grade one. Although I didn't get the chassis blueprint, did I? So I would need to do that again at some point. What we got? Revenant. Oh, Revenant chassis. Okay, I haven't even unlocked Revenant yet, so not hugely required. Gara. Yeah, so Gara. So yeah, alright, I suppose we'll have a pop at that. And right, I think it's starting automatically. Oh no, enter the planes. Fine, I do actually have to enter the planes. Open the door, please. Thank you. Tally-ho, into the wild blue plains. Tally-ho, into the world beyond. Tally-ho, into the wild blue plains. Tally-ho, into the... Off we go.
The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains.
No,
Let's make this
exactly.
place as inhospitable as possible for them.
Right, give me a point, give me a direction, and I'll make it terribly uncomfortable for them by mostly shooting arrows up their arseholes. That's generally what I do, or at least what I try and do. All their testicles. I'm not fussy, you know. Any sexual organ, I will ram an arrow straight into it and call it hilarious. We just have to find the cache. Is that cache? I mean, it's a big shiny object. That was a really tiny piece of water game. That's barely even a pond game. Barely even a pond. Oh, okay. Let's. I mean, it's a really fancy Gatling gun and all, but absolutely meaningless when you can just bat the bullets away. Hey, Xmas fella. It's not Christmas. You're not allowed to exist yet. That's the same joke you did previously. Oh no. I quite like the joke. Aha! Oh, really thought that was going to be quite good. Unfortunately, it turned out to be quite shit. Is this going to be a cache here? I don't know. Stabby, stabby time. Stabby, stabby time for you. Oh, bloody flyers around. Cash, cash, cash. Cash money. Cash, cash, cash. Ah, there's a cache. Open the cache. Marvellous. Well, that's one cache. 5 minutes remaining might prove troublesome because I actually have to find these perishing things, and finding them's quite awkward. Oh, I'm abandoning the objective. That's not my intent. I just got distracted because I thought that was the correct one. Cash, where are we? Come on, Johnny Cash. Let me find you. Why must you hide from me, Johnny Cash? I'm a nice person, honestly. You don't need to hide from me. Shield ideally. No, apparently I can't. Right. Oh, I did that time. The moment I decided to give up on shooting him, ah, there's a cache. There's a cache. There's a cache. There's a cache indeed. Which side? This side. Open it, please. Thank you. Right, I think we're definitely confirmed that I'm going to fail the objective. The bonus objective. Oh, no. We may just get lucky. Yes, we just got lucky. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Who's shooting me now? Identify yourself. Okay, it's those guys up there. Awkward little buggers, aren't they? Oh, there's also a shitload of dudes.
Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supply vaults.
That's not a problem. I will give it my completely old college try as soon as I can deal with these arseholes. There we go. Arseholes dealt with. Now, where do you want me to go? This way. What do we want to do it on? The fucking hoverboard. Whoa, shit tricks! Oh, that shit trick didn't count. Whoa, fuck. Yeah! Ah, darn. Ah, gosh darn it. I didn't enjoy that sick trick. That sick trick caused me to knock off. I suppose it is called failing out, isn't it? Ooh, yeah, copter. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ow. Kind of knew that was coming, and I still didn't release the button. That is how bad I am at boarding. But in fairness, for the most part, you're not really boarding for any real significance. It is just a way of getting from A to B, I think.
You're nearing the armored vault.
Makes the planes just that little bit more bearable when you ow.
Carrying a data mass, and we'll need that to get inside.
Hey, bro. Enjoy the accidental power button that I just pushed. I must use my powers more. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, that was easy.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console.
Oh, well, except of course I have to do the protection thing again.
Never get the vault open.
It's a nuisance. Will you please don't use jetpacks? Rude. Oh Christ, the ground part there, it's not lovely. Oh, no, puddle is not the manoeuvre I wanted. Of course was the manoeuvre I wanted. And making sure I destroyed the rampart, because that's probably going to be the key thing that's going to kick the shit out of me. I really don't like protection missions without Frost. It's kind of the man of protections. If you need something protected, you want a Frost on your team and available immediately. Fortunately, I mean, being able to kill them in practically one-shot situations. I really hoped I was going to be able to just pop him off, pop him in mid-air there. Oh, nice double kill. It is still sort of, sometimes they can just come out of nowhere. Rather kind of screw your chances of defending something. Simply because, oh, okay. Apparently you're a little bit tasty, aren't you, mate? Level 19, sir. How dare you? How dare you be close to actually being decent? It's not. That's not what I signed up for. I signed up for easy mode. How dare you? How very dare you? Yeah, the old Tuskelians, they're doing a decent job of actually staying alive. Also, Tusk Reavers apparently have jetpacks. This was not in... That was not in the contract. You're not allowed jetpacks. Headshot eventually. Ah, good. Superb. A nice little pod. Lovely.
Let's see if that got a reaction.
I mean, it's got a reaction from these guys. But, I mean, granted, mostly that reaction is dead. But, you know, still a reaction in some fashion.
Now it's time to send them running. Force them out of their camp.
Cool. In what way force them out of the camp? You know, go in there and wave my penis and they all go, oh no, I don't need to see that, I didn't want that. No, we're leaving this camp, how dare you. Pow! Macrotos. Or macrotos rather. They didn't go quite that blatant rip-off of the word apricot. Or apricot technically. Oh there. Had to put my headphone in.
We've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles.
Oh yeah, alright, that's something I can definitely do. Hey, yeah. Stabbing time is here again. It's here again. It's stabbing time. Well, stabbing and arrowing. Oops. Screen shake. Please stop. And you can growl all you like. It's not going to make much difference. You're still going to die. Pop. Boop. Oh. Shaky bugger. Will you land so I can slice you? Ah, you bastard. I was trying to get a perfect shot on the jetpack, but unfortunately... Oh, he landed in the ocean, so he's no longer an issue. God damn it, there's a sniper here somewhere. Yes, there is. I'll take care of you. Thank you very much. Oh, nice. I think I sniped the dude rather than sniped the actual device. One of those tricks where...
Captured the location. Do not let them retake it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll give it a fucking good go, but... Depends on where they're coming from and what they're going to bring. Any clue? Oh, okay. I mean... me forgetting which weapon I had equipped. It's not a huge problem, but... makes it a little bit embarrassing when you start suddenly randomly shooting the gun that you didn't know you were going to shoot. Where are the enemies? Give me a... give me a direction, a target to shoot. And I will certainly, without doubt, shoot it. Oh, there's a dude behind me. Ah, you bastard. Nice. Slicey dicey time for you, sir. Barrage time for you while I deal with this dude behind me. Dudes plural, it would seem. I thought you were really good with your little Arctic shield. I just sort of came through your Arctic shield and it did very little. It did very little for you, didn't it, that little Arctic shield? Ah, nice! Hey! A little shot, unfortunately. That's what I was after. There we go. I do like the fact that this gun makes me think of a phaser. I mean, it's a bit cheeky, I suppose, but... I just stood there and I turned and I stabbed it. Succinct as that sometimes. As succinct as that. Oh, a little bit of endo. Endo. Hey, endo. Oh. Apparently at some point I failed the bonus objective. I'll live with it, as long as I actually sort of, in some fashion, win. I'd be very annoyed if I didn't win. It's to be expected, I suppose. Ooh, lovely shiny items. Always like a shiny item. 1 second. Superb. Clear remaining enemies. Where are the remaining enemies? Oh, over there. More tentacles for you. 4th tentacles. Tickle them to death. They don't sound healthy when they're being barraged by tentacles, do they? I suppose in fairness, I wouldn't sound healthy if I was being barraged by tentacles. No, just slowly reload while trying to kill the dude.
Might feel bad, but this isn't their house or their home.
Nice. Okay. Let's try and find... I mean, I suppose that's officially classified as a lake. So... I'm going to put a marker on the official lake and try and find me some fishing. Oh, oi, indeed. You're just in time. I'm going to go find myself some hot fishing action. Which I imagine is exactly what you want. Every day is better with hot fishing Warframe action. God damn, best nose clutch you've ever seen. Not entirely sure what this is. I kind of feel like I want it. Because it's an icon. And all icons are good. Oh, I see, it's one of these. Right, I can just choose to do a bounty. Well, at the moment, my desire is more than just bounty. It is fish. I don't just want the coconuts. I want the fish's nuts. No, you don't want the fish's nuts. Okay. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, baby, yeah. Tail clutch, motherfucker. Pop it, frontside clutch times 3, bitch. And what I plan on doing is, whoa, yeah. Oh, I mean, it didn't officially fail. Pow, whoosh, yeah. Oh, I fell off. I hurt myself. I hurt my knee. I'm not happy. Now, the crucial question is, how the fuck do you fish? Oh, actually, I don't think I can fish. I think I'd need to equip... Yeah, I think I need to equip my fishing gear, and unfortunately I didn't return to the orbiter to actually equip the fishing gear, so I will have to do that in a moment. First we'll get some irradiated haggis, and then we'll get whatever the fuck this is. It's now... Oh, it's more irradiated haggis.
My ghouls! My fantasies!
Yes, I fantasize about my ghoulies. Don't know why he suddenly perked up. Unless there's an Eidolon nearby, and that's him signifying that. There's certainly a ship there, which is not helpful. Hey lads, I know you just dropped in, but it's time for you to die. I know it's unfair, but, you know, you kind of dropped into the wrong part of town, didn't you, lads? Right, I think I can just return to the orbiter. Oh, technically. Oh no! Okay, technically I don't actually have a mission, but I don't like the way it was warning me. Hey, is that... Did you just enter me? Ugh. I don't appreciate being entered. What am I doing? I'm really stupidly not using the fucking hover K drive. Awesomeness. How? That's true. He could have. That would have been very pleasant. But no, he decided no. He was just going to sneak up behind me and enter me in simply a way that was unacceptable. Oh ho! Yeah, flip. Oh yeah, you gotta go round the corner. Yeah. Ah, fucked it. Fucked it, man. Fucked it. Open the doors. Open the doors. I want to come in. Open the door again. I want to come in. Although I haven't said that, it's going to do its dramatic little pull. Oh, Hydroid level up. Marvellous. Cephalon Suda's not doing incredibly well. The Vent Kids, meh. Ostron, not bad, not bad. Did I get... I keep forgetting to check, but no, I think I'd potentially notice it if I was to get what I wanted, which was the old blueprint. Not that I'm not heavily after the idea of getting it, so I'm not that fussed if it turns up or not at the moment. Eventually I'll be slightly miffed when it keeps not turning up inevitably, but yeah, that's fine. Right, I think I'll head to the ore guy, because I think the ore guy can sell me more tools for fiddling. Browse your wares, there we go. Oh, I've already got a Nosam cutter. I can cut into Nosams. Polished and cut to perfection. Okay. So I'm assuming I probably do want those. Trade gems. Okay, yeah, so one assumes... Well, having said that, that's the azurite. Well, maybe it's worth more, but yeah, I must try and remember to actually try and use the... Oh, it's alright, mate, alright. How about you don't give me sass, son? Just because I didn't know what I wanted in your shop, I didn't know what was in your shop. I was only able to know what was in your shop when I asked you what was in your shop.
A new quest is available in your codex.
I know. I'm going to explore that at some point in the not too distant future. Right, first thing I want to do is go into my gear slots. Right, so, okay. Multi-use railjack tool for extinguishing fires, grounding electrical hazards and repairing hull ruptures. Use outside the railjack to instantly recall back to the ship. Interesting, so I could have possibly used that. That's meaningless, that's meaningless. What I want to do, I might have to do that elsewhere. So I wonder... Ah, there's my fishing gear. Right, what I think I want to do is put the board at the top here. That's it. Indeed, there is woof woof. It's greatly annoying, but there you go. There's not a lot I can do about it. We'll put my Nosam cutter there. Yeah, I know. I want to replace it, dozy shit game. Fine, we'll put the fishing rod there, and then we'll put the Nosam cutter there. Then, I must admit, I might put the air support charges elsewhere. There you go, put the air support charges there, and then maybe we'll put the fishing gear this side. So, see, why would you insist on the Nosam cutter not swapping, just swapping places, and yet you'd... Oh, okay, fair dues, that's fine, that's fine. Luminous dye, automatically available from the gear menu while fishing. That's fair enough. It's absolutely fair enough. So is there anything else I particularly want on here? The Omni tool should probably go back on there as well, yes. Anything else of importance? Codex. Oh, here we go. I can buy some codex. Yeah, that's fine. Remote observer. No, not that fast.
Operator,
Furliats, I don't think I need at the moment. Fomorians, I don't really need. So I suppose, yeah, at this point, I was going to put it there. No, it is not my woof woof. I would not get a woof woof. Plus, I'd probably have to deal with the woof woof in some fashion. Put the air support at the bottom. I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible to access anything that I want that's sort of pertinent. I mean, I've got credits galore, so I'm just going to buy 20 of these things and be done with it. That should give me... we used to have Meow Meows, plentiful Meow Meows. Unfortunately, no more are we. No more do we have Meow Meows, and probably won't again because, you know, they're delightful, but also a bit of a pain in the ass and fucking expensive. Oh, is Mr. Chester Phoenix still here? I don't think he is. He might still be here. Chester. Dog on the ship. Dog on the ship is all mine, all mine. The dog on the ship is all mine. He does wander around. If you... Are you going to wander around, mate? Woof woof. Come out. No? No, you're happy in the incubator? Oh, I think he's happy in the incubator. Yeah, he's alright in the incubator. Right, let's have a butcher's at the other quests we have here. So we just still have the Heart of Deimos, which we're working towards, and we still have the Deadlock Protocol, which I could do. Observer rank with the Quills. Yeah, that's going to be awkward, because I need to start figuring out how the fuck you hunt Eidolons. The Sacrifice, no, we don't have. The Sacrifice requires the Apostasy Prologue, and we don't seem to have the Apostasy Prologue. The Dry Dock, as specified, is going to be an awkward fucker. The War Within, I've clearly done, and I need to do the Void Mott, which might actually be a difficult mission, so I may require people, and I don't necessarily want that. Those dumbass huge bosses that you need a particular weapon / multiple people to take down. Yes, I think they are. That's why I can't really be bothered to do them right now. Because as I say, I need to know the particular weapons. I think that I think I've received the sort of gauntlet thing that you sort of, you know, thwick and pow in some fashion, but the other elements of it I have no fucking clue at the moment. Okay, so Mott. We were clearly working. Looks like no. Looks like potentially I have done all of these. Oh, the only locked one there is Annie, who doesn't like sand. It's coarse and it's horrible and all the rest of the line. So I'd need to do Stryborg to get access to Annie. But yeah, survival 40 to 45. Okay. I don't suppose that matches that, does it? No. Infested salvage. That's a shame. Could have killed two birds with one stone. So, right. I mean, Hydroid is not going to be good. I mean, he would be good if it was my other Hydroid, but this sort of levelling Hydroid, I don't know. What I might do is I'm going to bring in random people, which I must admit does make me inclined to check some settings. If we can access now, I'm going to have to back out and then check some settings. Options. Chat, I suppose, possibly. No, that's fine. Chat text size, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So I think maybe audio we want to double check. Test microphone, no, I don't really want to test it. Enable voice. That might be what I want to turn off. Yes. I just don't really want random people hearing me chatter. Which I know there's a certain irony available in there, isn't there? There's a delightful little irony that I don't want random people hearing me, despite the obvious nature of random people being exactly what I require here. But I don't want random in-game people hearing me. That's the key thing. Yes, you've nailed it there. So public, let's have a crack at Mott. And I loosely assume it's gonna. Although apparently I don't know if I'm starting with or without people. I don't know whether I actually joined a squad or not. So, we're soon going to find out, aren't we? I think 40-45 is definitely not going to be suitable by myself with this frame. Apparently. Oh no, 10 Dagi times 10 is joining me.
Make your presence
theoretically. Maybe. Difficult to say for certain whether he's already in. Oh, there he is. Ah, he's got Venari the cat. Bravo. Ah, Hotcha. Oh, Hotcha. Hello, Hotcha. I can't remember the specific method. Oh yeah, of course we do need. That's what we need. Yes, I remember this. Bring out some tentacles there, because yeah, you need to keep the oxygen going. The sword might not be suitable for this purpose either, but never mind. Tentacles might be sufficient. Actually, they're not, because they're attached to the Hydroid. The bow is probably going to be my best bet here. because that's just basically my super powerful bow. And even my super powerful bow is not killing in one shot anymore. So that's concerning, but... Pow! I can't deny it, the sword is seemingly sort of a bonus for using it. No, there's no bonus for using it. I don't know what you're talking about. Plus you've spelt bonus really strangely. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I thought you were a master of spelling and grammar. Whee! Right, if memory serves, you poot on up here.
Tenno, prepare for
And then I
life
can start the
support.
elevator. Love on an elevator. Let's hope these guys know how to do this efficiently, because there was a method. There was a method behind the madness of this style of doings. I can't necessarily remember it myself, so... No, I mean, essentially it was always keep it going as low as possible. And as assuming they haven't changed the mode that drastically,
Activating it will buy you more time.
that's going to work out. Whoa! Okay, I really want one of those cats now. That cat went batshit on that dude. I can only hope to get that level of awesome. Hey, bro. Yes, this bow is very good against the Grineer type enemies. Okay, assuming I headshot them, this bow is very good against Grineer type enemies. Not so good against the old Corpus, because it's not. I mean, it's still. I can't complain that much. Let's be honest. It's still two-shotting everything. What more do you fucking want? Oh, I want it to one-shot things. I think I've made that abundantly clear, actually. But yeah, it's struggling to one-shot things. Unless I get a headshot, of course. Which, I mean, I am kind of master of the bow, so I am bow master. Hey, bro. Get slicing. Get slicing as well. So I can't remember when. Is that counting up or counting down? That's counting up. I think, is it like, it was like always like every 5 minutes, I think you got a bonus reward. Tentacles! Of course, tentacles, the fact that I've rigged it with pilfering tentacles might work reasonably well, because we can use the pilfer, I believe, once upon a time at least, may be different now, but the pilfering will pilfer... Oh, that was the combo that was always quite effective, wasn't it? Because your boy, the Dark Reaper of Souls, whose name I can't remember, but nonetheless, he was always quite effective because you could Necros. That's the fella. I mean, it's probably a good job that you remembered it, considering it was very much your duty, I think, wasn't it? Your duty was to Necros all of the corpses to get all of their bits and bobs to really keep the oxygen up as high as possible with items rather than with the full-fledged pods. Oh dear, the drones are really struggling. The bow's struggling against the drones. But yeah, one benefit of having Necros, one benefit of having Hydroid is pilfering tentacles should, with a bit of luck. The idea is they sort of grab more shit out of the enemies, which should, as specified, allow us to have more oxygen. But it was the old item grab of Necros that used to keep us in these things for a long old time. I must admit, I don't recognise anybody immediately as a Necros, but that's not to state they definitely are not, because I don't. A lot of brand new vanity items mean that I barely recognise some of these Warframes nowadays. Well, I mean, the OP-ness of the frames I can't comment on. But certainly there are a lot of new frames, yes. I don't know precisely, I can't remember fully which frame I last remember. But you might know precisely which frame you Oh, did we get the reward? I missed what it was. That's a shame. Alright. Whoa, okay. Now they're getting a bit tasty on the old damage there. They managed to shred my shields. No, Helios is still going. Oh, I see. I think we're extracting, apparently. Yeah, I think apparently everybody's leaving. It's a bit disappointing. Why is everybody leaving? Probably easy to get through another round. I mean, you didn't seem that bad at the game, guys. I must admit, I think I've gone the complete wrong way for extraction, but I'll auto extract at the end of the 30 seconds, so I might as well just grab as much. I'll grab as much shit as I can possibly lay my filthy fucking hands on. Really should try and avoid exploding crates, but never mind. Oops, missed the jump. Oh, unless we are carrying on. Or I'm carrying on by myself, that would be worse. Oh, yes, okay, apparently I'm carrying on by myself. I was expecting extraction to work for everybody, apparently not so much. Okay, now I might be fucked, because now I've got to try and find extraction. And the map is not being friendly for the whole finding extraction thing. No, it really is not, because it is not telling me which direction I'm supposed to be going. Okay, I think it's... the key issue is a vertical issue. So, yeah, this is inconvenient. Oh, good, there's extraction, so that's not too bad, because I'm not carrying on by myself, thank you very much. But yeah, I was expecting to auto-extract with the team, and not end up... Oh, and I'm assuming that was probably the reward we got. Oh well, theoretically that's now I've completed Mott. I don't know if that's going to register as the completion of the quest or not, but...
A new quest is available in your codex.
That may very well be the one I was after. Chains of Horror. Probably shouldn't do that joke, but it makes me chuckle, and sometimes that's enough. So yeah, the Chains of Harrow are now available. Yeah, I think we'll start the Chains of Harrow. Because this, I think, was the last... Does it qualify as a joke? Just about. This was roughly the last Warframe I think I remember being introduced into the game, was Harrow. But since then, there's Nidus, Gara, Garuda, there's all sorts of bits and bobs.
Receiving an all call on our syndicate frequency. It's a red veil encode, but it seems truncated.
Yeah.
I will play back what I have.
Red veil could be an issue. They absolutely fucking hate me.
Speak to us.
Yes, you're quite right. He was the infested one, so maybe it was after.
What is your name?
Nidus might have turned up just after Harrow, perhaps.
Good. You remember. We want to help you, Rel.
The screen's going very red.
Tell us where you are.
Can't. He's listening.
Who? Rel? Who is listening?
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Sorry, operator. The message appears
Haunted.
I can't deny it. The sound design on that, top notch, because
I hope not.
Fuck, that was creepy. Investigate the message. In what way do you want me to investigate the message? Is there an actual message I can investigate? I don't think there's one in the inbox, is there? Because otherwise it would have specified a brand new one. No. So... Is that a mission? Are you giving me a mission game? Ah, yes, you are. Investigate the message. Pacific Earth. Levels 20 to 25. So we've gone up a bit. We started at level 5. Then we were doing 10 to 20, and now we're doing 20 to 25. Oof. I can't deny it. My usual style of standing there and letting them shoot me, I might have to consider avoiding that one. I may actually have to think about what I'm doing instead of just going on autopilot.
I don't like this. Search the area.
I can't help but think you're on an internal comms unit inside my helmet. Why are you whispering? Fucking insane woman. I suppose I could do an age-old, but I guess that's all women, in it. I'll go get my cigar. But there you go. Because it's Spookingdom. It is. I must admit, as I say, the sound design of that earlier bit, the rap tap tap nonsense, was properly, you know, I could hear. I mean, I don't have both headphones in, or earphones rather, I suppose, but nonetheless, I do loop it over my ear, so I have an awareness of what the other headphone is doing, earphone, whatever you like. Earbud, I suppose, technically is, if you really want to be pedantic about it. But I hook it over my ear so that it's not in, but it is, you know, just about available to hear. And you could hear them going full-fledged, you know, shifting the audio from side to side to really upset the equilibrium of your brain and make it really super spooky. Also, it's really dark.
Too refined for a Grenier kill squad. Is there anything else?
I'm assuming you're talking about these guys. It's lucky I found them by accidentally sort of landing where I didn't mean to. Where's the... Oh, there's the accent. Well, it's lovely that you've gone all, you know, dark, spooky, atmospheric, all Mrs. But I would like to point out, game, I can't fucking see.
They have done this. The Veil have been Meridian allies.
I mean, in fairness, that is definitely Red Veil logo. Secure. So search the area. I thought it said secure the area. No enemies have turned up yet, so can't really be securing it. And I suppose it is beneficial that they've at least got a torch on it, a magical torch that's actually sort of. It's a magical torch that, despite it obviously meant to be being in front, it can also be behind and in front, and it doesn't really work as a functioning torch, but nonetheless, it is. That is an openable door. Oh, no, apparently not. Fine. Oh. Oh.
Tenno,
You cast him out.
Second. What did you see?
I mean, I didn't see anything. Like.
Child of Zarman, please help. I served Veil. The flock has been driven mad.
Oh, now see here. I recognise that is the Tenno language there.
It may be an ambush.
Those bits in the middle. So I imagine if you were particularly... What, this? I mean, it is supposed to be blood. Now, well, I say that. I can't guarantee it's meant to be blood. It might be meant to be another red sort of fluid, but one assumes it's supposed to be blood. But you probably have to remember, to a certain extent, it might look better on a higher resolution. Mine is currently not running at the highest of resolutions. At the highest of resolutions. But yes, anyway, this bit in the middle here, that the reticule is pointing at, that is the Tenno language. And therefore...
Great Blind Queen.
Oh.
Help me reach the safety of Iron Wake. Our sacred muse has abandoned the temple, leaving our people in chaos.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Tenno, if the Red Veil is in chaos, we must intervene. Get Palladino to Iron Wake.
Yeah, just one minor thing I did mention earlier, Lotus. The Red Veil hate me with a burning passion. They would happily send kill squads after me. I don't necessarily know if helping them is going to be on the table, but the fact that it is, you know, I think one of the other missions I was doing, one of the previous quests was from a faction that hated me as well, so they don't actually factor that into these quests, which is almost unfortunate, but I suppose it would be a little bit too complicated to figure out, you know, however many branching paths you would perhaps need to have in the game to be able to go, okay, so this player is a friend, this player is not a friend, this player is sort of a friend but not quite, this player, you'd have to work out several. I suppose actually it is kind of technically just two paths, isn't it? Are you friend or are you enemy of them? I suppose possibly a third one if you are absolutely perfectly neutral, but that's an unlikely precedent to have available. We'll bring out the old phaser gun for a moment or two. Doesn't make any real difference to the fact that there's no enemies, it's just if the enemies do show up, I can phaser them in the face with my phaser pistol. Oh, a little bit more spooky noises in the background. Spooky, scary noises send shivers down your spine.
I am grateful for... What is it, Rook? Are they back?
Ah, you're Paladino. Oh, I see.
Brothers of blood, sisters of
Whoa,
fire,
okay. There's a creepy... like, whoa there. You know what? I've got an answer to creepy faceless zombies. That answer is fucking knives. Well, one knife, one sword. Release the lockdown, okay. Oh, it's one of these reverse the flow ones. Hey guys. Oh shit, okay, Paladino's not looking healthy. Where the fuck is Paladino?
You were supposed to
Fuck.
protect her. This mission is a failure.
Awesome. Thanks, game. Thanks so much. You fucking assholes. Absolute fucking assholes. Right, I suppose when I do it next time, I guess, you know, don't just kind of fuck around doing your own thing. Actually really focus on the whole defending the woman thing. That is unfortunate. I've probably got time to try it one more time and hopefully not fuck it up. More sort of more tentacles I think are needed. More tentacles are needed. I wasn't really paying attention. I think in fairness she was on the map.
Emergency power.
She was on the map, she was available. It was mostly my fault for not really paying attention. I didn't even spot the fact that I was supposed to protect the woman. I just sort of idly ran around slashing things because that's kind of what I wanted. Whoops. I don't think I can use my board here. No, I was going to say unable to activate the vehicle, that's fair enough. It's less than ideal, but fair enough. Right, so I suppose am I supposed to be finding the dudes in the crate? There you go. Dudes in the crate found. Dudes in the crate activated.
Blades. Too refined for a Grenier kill squad. Is there anything else?
No, well there might be, but at the moment I'm looting. Don't get in the way of my lootings. Door down here, marvellous. Here we go into the wild blue door. Here we go. Red Veil logo, marvellous, lovely.
Red Veil.
Hopefully I'm heading in the right direction for the next
The Veil
section.
have been Meridian allies for
Please give me
years.
the logo.
Search for survivors.
Is it? Oh, no, okay, fine. I wasn't going the right way. Search for survivors. There are no survivors, dear. No survivors? No survivors! No survivors. I'm fairly certain I've searched for survivors. There's no survivors. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Where do you want me to search? I've been searching everywhere, son. I've been searching everywhere. Oh, that's death. That's a death hole. Could you... Ah, right. I suppose am I supposed to register that man? No. Is there another man I'm supposed to be registering? Game. Game, I've kind of searched the area again. Could you... I'm supposed to go up the stairs and search the area? No, maybe? No. That's the death bit again. Game. Let's look. Game. Dude and Red Veil, we know. Ow, I just blew myself up. In pure outrage. Am I supposed to be getting in there? Can I blow up the glass? No. No, I think I am supposed to be getting up there, but it's not. There was a staircase here somewhere. Where's the staircase, game? Where's the staircase? There's the staircase. There we go, this is where I'm supposed to be going. That's the one. You cast him out.
Tenno, I lost you for a second.
Did you?
What did you see?
I lost myself for a second. I couldn't find my way around the building.
I served Vale, but the flock has been driven mad. I humbly beg for the protection of you and Professor.
I'm marking the area. Stay alert.
Good. I appreciate you marking the area. Can we hurry up? This is the door, right? Thank you. Fuck you. Yeah. Whoops, down the death hole again. Ah, not technically a death hole, but... Someone shoot. What the sh... Oh, okay. They didn't turn up last time. Or at the very least, I didn't see them last time. Unless this is some kind of... Unless this is a Red Veil kill squad on a Red Veil mission. I did mention that I was being hunted by the Red Veil, but... Yeah, this might actually be... Although I didn't seem to get any dialogue that registered it, so I don't know. I don't think there was supposed to be any actual people
Help me reach the safety
in this area.
Of Iron Wake. Our sacred muse has abandoned the temple, leaving our people in chaos.
Tenno, if the Red Veil is in chaos, we must intervene. Get Palladino to Iron Wake.
Let's get my tentacles ready for action. I think that is going to be crucial. They did seem to be all melee based, so tentacles should work nicely to prevent them striking the woman. Although having said that, I suppose the fact that she's an independent woman doing independent things, she might evade and escape the tentacles, which could be a problem.
What is it, Rook? Are they back?
They are. Right, stay in the tentacles, dear. Stay in the tentacles, dear. And ideally stay near me.
Sisters of Fire, resist the muse.
I don't know whether I'm actually supposed to be dealing with the lockdown situation at all or not. Yeah, you've kind of left the safety of the tentacles. I mean, don't get me wrong, the tentacles are still doing their thing, but she's not near the tentacles, which is definitely difficult to... We'll refresh the tentacles much closer to the woman. So let me guess, you're going to move away from the tentacles again. You're going to move away from the safety of the tentacles. You're going to have to help me out as to why you said that Knights of Sidonia is so good and what Knights of Sidonia is. If I'm supposed to know, I don't immediately recognise it. Okay, so I think we defended the woman, and now let's deal with this. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy. Get to extraction. Okay, cool.
My life. Will you meet me at Iron Wake? Only you can right this wrong.
Ah, I see. Ah, resist the muse. I see. Very clever. Once you explained it, it was very, very clever. It's just unfortunate that I didn't keep up with every single detail of the sentences she was saying. As such, also, I don't know that many Muse songs. I think I know. Didn't they do? Was it Muse who did the one for the Olympics one year? I might be mistaken. That might have been someone else completely. But yeah, I'm not overly familiar with Muse, as the band Muse, so the reference to the song title was entirely lost on me. Right, superb. I mean, it's slightly unfortunate that, again, as specified, the Red Veil hate me already, and because I'm currently working on the old Cephalon Suda, they're beginning to hate me even more. So in a mission where I've rescued a woman from the Red Veil, I'm more hated by the Red Veil. So that's good. I feel like Muse did one to do with black holes, but I might be wrong there. Meet Palladino at the Iron Wake. Where is the Iron Wake? The Iron Wake is on Earth. Cool. Is that another... What is that then? Oh, I think it's possibly just a special area for the Chains of Horror. Overburdened by crowds of enemies, Worm can assist with its crowd dispersion. I do like Worm as a sentinel frame, but as we were discussing the other week, the old Sentinel, the old Helios, is just very convenient for the sheer fact that he scans everything for you. As I say, I do like the idea of getting one of the Kavats,
has built an impressive base of
but
operations right under the nose of the Grenier Authority. The Veil's speaker will be here.
oh, turning insignias.
Find her.
Interesting. Ah, Oni. I do apologise. I've not seen. No, that's because it's on YouTube. That one. It picks up on the actual chat box. So I apologise. Oh, I've not missed too many messages. That's quite good. But yeah, I apologise. I wasn't paying attention to the window. It is present and available to my eyes. I just wasn't paying attention to it. But yes, it's because you can. It's going to both YouTube and Twitch, and the little chat box does pick up both chats. So.
Hush, Rook. This is our sacred guest.
Well, you are very welcome to be here, Mr. Onibushu.
Holy Speaker of the Veil, like my mother and hers before. We speak to the other side.
I quite like it because it saves the video file of the stream to YouTube. It's quite useful.
Pray he answers. Righteous realm of harrowed stars, of hallowed chains.
Oh,
speak.
Yes.
For an age you've guarded the divide between dust and void. Speak.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming.
In your everlasting sacred vessel, you held the lidless eye. Speak.
How in the world do you keep anything in it if it's not got a lid?
I cannot reach Holy Rel from here.
Well, I'm assuming he's sort of ghostly,
from the temple.
considering the theme we've got here at the quest. But other than that, I don't fully remember Harrow's deal. Cool. Lovely.
Veil rituals will incite fanaticism, but don't be drawn in. I'm not convinced this Rel even exists. I fear we'll have to play Paladin's game to find out. Mortis has been tracking Red Veil disturbances.
I imagine it is for Mr. Caliber. He's now no longer scared of what's different. He's talking, but I can't see him. Oh no! Oh, I can't stand it. Look at me dangler. Right, so return to my ship. Oh, that was easy. I suppose it was just a cutscene to develop the story. Leave the Iron Wake. But I've only just gone to sleep. Right.
A Red Veil seance. How delightful.
I mean, it
I
was
have marked
weird.
a possible Red Veil disturbance, but perhaps you would prefer to...
Bruce leaves and it.
Sorry. Navigation is leading, operator.
Super.
Waiting. Navigation is waiting. Oh my.
I do enjoy all this. Are you seeing my dangler? Are you seeing my dangler? Oh, look at it dangle. I do like that helmet. It's fun. It's fun because it's got a dangly bit. Oh, dangly. Oh, dangly, dangly. And hidden koala. I don't know who saw the hidden koala last week, but there's a hidden koala. Where's the koala? I don't know. I can't see the koala. Okay, that was not the one I was expecting. Sensual dance. Sensual dance. I don't have a forehead wang, do I? I have a dangly bit. It's hydroid, so it's water based, so it's an anglerfish, isn't it? But also I happen to have a sexy dance. A sexy dance and a koala. That's the only things you need in life. Right, find Rel's relic. Yeah, we can probably do that. Depending on precisely how long it takes. Hydra on Pluto. Ooh, haven't been to Pluto in quite some time. Luckily it's only a relatively easy one. I don't know who I'm going against though. Probably Corpus, I think. You always thought everything looked weird. If it wasn't Excalibur's base form, everything was weird to you. You're not happy with different, are you? Not happy with change and wild different things. No, it has to be the bog standard man. He just wears single unitard and has nothing interesting about him. He is Excalibur. He is my friend.
I am certain.
Ah, the domestic drone! I want one of those. I just don't know. I don't know how to get one of those. At some point, you can get the old. You can get an infested one, which I don't know for certain. I think it was a joke, but there was suggestion that the infested one, rather than cleaning your orbiter ship, it actually actively sort of slimes it up and stuff. Your favourite? Yeah, that's true. Although I don't remember you liking Inaros that much. I remember I liked Inaros, and I loved Atlas. Atlas is still definitely my favourite frame, without doubt. But yes, I certainly know you loved Ash. I was only joking, I'd like to point out. But you are a little bit stuck in your ways, aren't you? You don't like my dangler in your face. But who does? He suffers while you dream. But I'm not dreaming. I'm awake.
I don't understand. How would Rel know about
That's true. I think they do pop up a little bit better.
Great sentient queen, forgive me.
I don't know whether they've changed him or not, but yeah, I don't remember Inaros being one of your favoured ones, but still.
From the dreams of these divine children, you are not she. You are not Margulis.
I don't want to be your ghoulies.
That Rel is a Tenno? Impossible. All Tenno are known to me. I protect them, as she did.
Oh, but not Rel. Margulis cast him out, for he was different. Our foremothers took him in and studied his teachings. We became the veil, the shroud of his blessed existence.
Cast out. I don't believe you.
Rat-tat-tat. The man in the wall.
The man in the wall. That is what he called it. Hush. Try to follow his voice.
I think the creepy voice is getting louder. Fun story about Ash Ketchum, and something that caught me way off guard when it happened. I was playing the game Judgment, which is a little bit of an offshoot of the Yakuza series, so this might tell you a little bit about how daft it's going to be. But interesting stuff, chlamydia. Yeah, it's very clever. But there was a quest in Judgment where you had to catch this perv fella. And they named the perv Ass Ketchum, which is just so stupid. But oddly satisfying to giggle at when they revealed that one. It was so stupid. Oh. Go away. I don't want your advertising drone in my face. Oh. Did I do a boo-boo? Oh no, it's fine. I thought shooting the advertising droid annoyed the game. It's over here. Well, in fairness, Ash never actually grows up, so it'd be slightly weird if he ever got laid. Unless he did actually grow up, which would be interesting and peculiar. That was one of the key differences between, apparently, one of the key differences, of course, between the old... Oh, spooky man in the distance there. One of the key differences between that and Digimon was that Digimon actually sort of made their characters grow old, as is seen by the latest Digimon Tri. But that was quite interesting. There was a fascinating little video by Polygon recently. Can't remember the presenter's name who did it, but they did a sort of this kind of look into the idea of what would have happened if Digimon had become the superior popular brand as opposed to Pokemon. And it was a fascinating little sort of mind experiment type thing, where they were justifying all the differences that it would actually make and how everything would be different, and how, you know, animations would have learnt from Digimon rather than Pokemon. It was interesting. A bit weird, but interesting nonetheless. That's a very annoying noise, whoever you are doing that.
The Donda. His mother gave him this. Holy Rel was not like other children. Sound, color, touch. It overwhelmed him. The Donda's hum let him focus.
Okay, can I take the direct route down there? Yes, I can. Sandy. Oh, I think I'm about to get attacked again. A lot of dead corpses here. Oh, take the Donda! Of course. Of course I'm going to take the Donda. No, that was the game going, That shadow creature just went through me again, didn't it?
Tap, rat, tap, tap.
Super combat music activated.
Sacred child.
Oh yeah? You think you're clever? You can't get the better of Helios, bitch. Also, you can't get the better of my fucking kick-ass sword. Face my Crocker. Face my Crocker shit. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, I suppose, seeing as the Undertow is here... Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, I've turned into a puddle. Come. Come inside the puddle. No, don't come inside the puddle.
You warned us of. You cannot kill this Tenno.
You will be consumed. I can kill everything, Tenno.
You can only run.
I'm pretty certain I can kill all of these things. Plus, I can just puddle them. And considering the amount of energy I've got, I can puddle them for a long time. These guys can be puddled for a very long time. Yeah. Hey, into my puddle. Come forward. Ah, into my puddle. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Into the puddle. Hey. Hey. In the puddle. Get in the puddle. Get in my puddle. Hey. That's rude. You got out of the puddle. Get back in the puddle. Everybody must puddle. You must join the puddle. The puddle is good. Join the puddle. Enjoy the puddle. I'll stop being the puddle now. I'll do what the game tells me to do, and that is run away like sissy girly. Can we take the direct route here? Yes, we can. Superb. Although we still need to go even further up. There we go. That's fine. Hey, buddy. Oh, you were wrong. Just taking 2 hits. Yes, I did, in fairness. Earlier on, when I was designing this one, I did reference the fact that if you make the energy colour yellow, you can have Piss Puddle. Because... Look, I'm sorry, I'm a man of simple tastes, and my taste is Piss Puddle. Ugh. I didn't mean that. But yeah, what can I say? I am a child, and I had the opportunity to make a Piss Puddle. That's how I made a Piss Puddle, obviously. Gets an ultimate next week. Oh, nice. I still haven't watched that episode you sent me. I would prefer. I'm going to have a look at that link to see if I can get the sort of full series going. Rephrase that now, Jesus. I mean, I know I am your Lord and Saviour, but there's no need to call me Jesus. A repair kit? I don't recognise that as a thing. Also, apparently my mouse isn't working. No, yeah, mouse, thank you.
What was that thing?
One heal rate.
Explain this?
Interesting. Oh, that's a sentinel thing.
Transference
Curious.
energy. Fractured. It was so cold. Indifferent. Inhuman.
Oh, I've just been dealing with the Inhumans. I've been playing the Avengers.
Without Margulis.
I probably want to watch it from number 1, I think. Ideally, at least. That would be my plan. I just need to try and remember to do that at some point. It's always, I don't know. I've said this, I've explained this one before, but for some weird reason, I find it really difficult to watch programs on my computer. It's very odd. I suppose it's because I'm just on my computer. It's games and YouTube. That's it. That is all. That is all I do on my computer. Games and YouTube. That is it. That is my calling. I suppose technically I'm also doing this, but I suppose this actually kind of comes under both, doesn't it? Yeah, I've just realised how accurate and shallow that is.
Leave your vessel at the door.
Concerning.
Come.
What if I say no? Okay, I piss off the cat. That's what happens if I say no.
I've served Rel my whole life, studying Rel's teachings of the void, the dire consequence of traveling by and through it. Now I see that it is true. He alone, in his harrowing sacrifice, has guarded us. What a price he has paid. Righteous Rel.
Like the Chinese, is it?
Outcast of sacred void.
It's not. That was a
voice.
little bell on the thing. Just to
You
clarify.
have been driven from the vessel by your suffering. You have swallowed the poison stars so we would not. Holy Rel, speak. The Tenno who rejected you have come to your aid.
Oh, he summoned a thing.
The Donda, it's working.
Ah, that's the Donda, of course.
We are listening, Rel. Speak.
Shy?
No, try again.
Oh. Oh.
This one?
Card. Oh. Okay. Confused, sick, angry. I mean, I'd say that was. I'd say it was probably mostly sad, right?
Very good.
This feels like it's going to reveal more of my brain than is entirely necessary. Shy, it's definitely plausible. Sleepy, not so much. Surprised is apparently gyrating at me. Surprised is really gyrating at me, but I'd say embarrassed was the most obvious. I suppose I see what they're doing. Surprised is shaking like it's surprised, perhaps. And shy is very small because it's shy. I must admit, I can't see a text interest for that. Sleepy's a bit blurry because it's sort of tired, I suppose. It's quite clever. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, that looks embarrassed to me.
Rel. And how about this one?
I mean, that's looking kind of sad again.
Yes, Rel.
Mama.
Go ahead, Rel.
Okay, so again, you've got excited. It's actually quite excitable. Sleepy, grumpy. I mean, I suppose the eyebrows suggest nervous, if there is such a thing as nervous eyebrows. It certainly doesn't look excited, and it doesn't particularly look grumpy. I'm not convinced it's that sleepy either.
Yes?
Impossible speed. Beyond the Brankel gap constant.
I think so. You're better with that stuff, but it's amazing, isn't it?
That one. Yeah, that one. My instinct is confused. It's the old rock eyebrows that suggest confusion to me. That's a bit more like what? Where the fit?
So why don't they fix me?
Rel, You know why.
Because you don't need fixing. You're perfect the way you are. Yeah. Ah, now that looks grumpy. I mean, it could be disgusted, but no, I think that's quite clearly a grumpy face.
Rel, why?
Because I'm not broken.
There you go.
That's
I told you, buddy.
Different. So I love you even more.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, he's very happy. Oh, my choices are happy, 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 or happy. I think we're going to go with happy.
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 Yes, Rel. You make me so happy.
You make me happy. Oh, so happy.
This memory,
It's happy
his
and
humanity
happy and
still
all.
remains, buried in these emotions he so
He looks
often
high.
failed to
Well,
grasp.
arguably,
Could they
you
be
could
the
be
key
happy
to
and
saving
high.
him from this?
Tenno, I have a theory.
Oh,
Return
good.
to your orbiter
That's
and
handy,
I'll
because I
explain.
don't. And I just experienced the woman's shenanigans, and I have no idea what she's talking about. I think she might be high, let alone anything else. Oh, wow. The Radiant Gladiators again, blimey. Is that a particularly popular one? There's a part of me thinking I should perhaps look into joining a more established guild type thing. I don't know how many guilds you can be a part of at any given time. Because I can't deny it, if this ever picks up as an exciting thing that everybody wants to be a part of, I'd possibly look into building my own guild thing. And at that point you can enjoy, seeing that.
I wonder if his kinetic siphons
You can help me
could
build
be
shit.
repurposed
But
to
at the moment I will probably
capture
just pilfer the
these
Apocalyptica one to do anything productive in. Still not quite there, but there we go. So they look at me. Oh, the actual ranks aren't shown there.
An enemy in any form is still a target.
Okay, so the Red Vow consider me corrupt. The Perrin sequence consider me a write-off. And the New Loka have exiled me. Nice. Whereas the Steel Meridian think of me as their protector. The Arbiters of Hexus think of me as a crusader. And Cephalon Suitor thinks of me as a genius, which,
You would make an
hey,
excellent cephalon.
you know, I am basically a genius, so I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with it. So these are all the sort of... So Cetus, Fortuna, Miscellaneous... Who's that then? Oh, the Conclave, yeah, of course. Cephalon Samaris is complicated, I think. But not outrageously so, just a bit weird. Vox Solaris and Solaris is Fortuna based, yes, of course it is. The Quills... We need to do Eidolons, I think. Oh, it's the Unum. I thought it said loyal to the mysterious and reclusive but it doesn't. It says Unum. That's fine. Well, there we go. I think it's possibly a little earlier than definitively needed. Tell you what, let's have a butcher's through the market. I'm mildly curious. Apparently I own all categories, but that's because I don't know. I don't know which category I'm in. Warframe's weapons. That's kind of what I'm after. Isn't that supposed to be showing me... Oh, I suppose I probably don't own them anymore, but perhaps once upon a time I owned them. The Astilla. Interesting. I do own the blueprint for that. That's helpful. The Burst On. I used to have the Burst On. I mean, I think they've opt that. The Chernos. I swear I definitely owned it at some point, perhaps. Maybe I got rid of it, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Blueprint owned, that's handy, Harry. These ones are actually Arcwing, I believe. Dual Ether. Oh, the Dual Carez. Quite an interesting looking piece. That's an interesting one. Feel the kick of this Corpus shotgun as it shatters a high-yield crystal into anyone and anything standing in your way. Nice. That feels oddly sort of... How'd you reload it if it shatters the crystal? Because at that point, that's going to be very awkward. The Fusilier, interesting. The Hiku are the throwing stars. I did once upon a time own them. Clearly, I don't anymore. The Nell, that's an interesting looking gun. The Maya, I definitely owned that at one point in time. The Nagantanka, that's a nice looking, weird creation, but nice looking. I'll have that as a blueprint. Yes, please. Oh, in fact, I could actually buy it immediately, but yeah, fuck that. Purchase that blueprint. Thank you very much. But yeah, oh, it's big, it's weird, and frankly, if you don't like big and weird, then that's inconvenient, because I do. So most of my stuff is big and weird. It looks like it must be some kind of bow. Slash targets with a single precise bolt from Garuda's signature crossbow. Alt fire to let loose a barrage of bolts. All bolts have a chance to cause bleeding and headshots, and have a chance... I suppose all bolts have a chance to cause bleeding and headshots have a chance to increase reload speed. When wielded by Garuda, Naganataka gains a slight punch through. Interesting. Ah. So they've now started doing... Oh, the latrine! I remember the latrine. Just point out and clarify, it's not actually called the latrine. Malware bites. Fuck off. I will not tell you again. Actually, I probably will, because you keep bugging me about it. Now, there was a cool looking... Oh, kunai. Again, once upon a time I owned the kunai. I wonder if I got rid of them and have a different one. There we go. The plinks. The plinks look like a fascinating little pistol. Cultivate a meaningful relationship with this deceptively simple battery-powered pistol. The plinks rewards attention and investment from the wise. Oh, I like it, but I find it slightly weird that their description is cultivate a meaningful relationship with my pistol. I feel like I probably shouldn't be doing that. What did I need for the blueprint there? Gyro mag systems. I'm going to assume I can get them from somewhere, but I don't know where. The Phantasma. Irradiate. Nice. The Sarpa, I can't deny, I own 2 of those blueprints apparently, but that looks silly. That's a gun that looks silly. The Tiburon. Oh, the Tatsu. Oh, I'm liking the Tatsu. We're going to buy one of those blueprints as well. Fearsome and noble, the elegant two-handed Nakana is the pride of any arsenal. Kills, build, charges and seeking projectiles are unleashed with a slide attack to find and stun unwitting enemies. When Revenant wields this blade, Tatsu's charge cap is increased. Oh, that's a sexy weapon. The Tysis, interesting. Ah, the Vasto. I own the Vasto. Although I'm assuming what I actually have is the dual Vasto. The Tsar. It's a cannon. It's basically a cannon. It is just a cannon. It's absolutely a cannon. The Vipers were quite fun. I think I own the dual version again as well. The Velox looks like an interesting one. The Agakusa is an oddity. The Volcar, I definitely owned that at one point in time as well. Oh dear, calm down game, calm down. Calm down, it's only a commercial. The Galvacord, fascinating. Don't really need any of that. Don't really need any of that. Tenogen, that's the sort of build shit yourself type thing. Mesa, Trinity, Gauss, Grendel. I must admit, Grendel looks kind of fun. Kind of daft, but also kind of fun. Looks very Dark Soulsy. It would make it, every time I've seen this thing, it's always made me think of Dark Souls. One of the sort of, well, I suppose one of the big fat chunky boys in Dark Souls. But yeah, there is just something oddly Dark Soulsy about this guy. If we can see maybe the front going, maybe have a go speeding the camera around a bit more. I don't know what Leverian is, but let's have a closer look at his front, and then I'll check out why Leverian is there. Unless that's his signature weapon, maybe. But look at that. It is a good looking thing. It does look a little bit like he's wearing a bum bag, though. So that's a bit peculiar. He just keeps his loose change in his bum bag there. Leverian is all. Oh, of course. Welcome. This is the fancy. Yes, he does look a bit fat. But yes, yeah, this is the fancy shit. He is quite sort of sumo wrestler as well. But as I say, mostly I look at him and think of what's it? But yeah, there's like a first-person museum thing. Mildly intriguing. Oh, that's, yeah, I quite like the look of that Siandana. But you can if you push the button, you get loads of information as well. Ancient allies. Grendel Glut helmet. Yeah, this is a interesting little area. This is a little bit like what they did at TennoCon. They sort of brought people into an interesting little load area like this and showed it. Why would they design a... Oh, God. You are just so judgmental beyond comparison. Really is unbelievable. But, yeah. Because, I mean, sumo is a fairly big thing. I mean, granted, I think the developers are Canadian, so not so much for them, but still, I still find you incredibly judgmental, immediately dismissing. It's incredible. It's like the moment you see something, you go, fuck that. With no evidence or merit or worth behind the words. It's just, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Oh, the doggy's loose. Oh, the doggy's loose. Let's how'd you pet the... There we go, that's how you pet the doggy. Doggy. There you go. It's a shame, I think, Lightning was talking about the dog, and the dogs disappeared. Or Lightning's disappeared. The dog is here. Lightning has disappeared. But yeah, really want one of those drones that will clean the floor. Right. Anyway, that's it for Warframe Wednesdays. So you can skedaddle all you like, because I will be skedaddling as well, as it is close to my time for munchings as well. So it is the end of Warframe Wednesdays. Join me again tomorrow evening, and I'm sure, as he's already specified, see y'all later. You've got good old Caliber's stream later on today. So there you go. I will say cheerio and leave you with the final video. So cheerio. Might do a raid as well. I'll see what possible options are there and have a go. If it says there's going to be a raid, there's going to be a raid, and we'll go. If it doesn't, it's not. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will say cheerio.
Operator, you are leaving the battle. If you continue any further, I will be forced to extract you, and this mission will be a failure.
Sheer energy undie legs for those times when you're called into the Vietnam War.
This is the big Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck.